The White House recently announced that they are taking new actions to promote and encourage and maintain STEM workers. So what does that mean? The White House has specifically stated that they want to attract professionals who work in the STEM field, and they want to retain those professionals in the STEM field that are already here in the United States, maybe on temporary visas, maybe on student visas. So I want to get into the specifics, right? USCIS edited their policy manual to, to reflect these changes and this initiative that's being taken by the White House. And specifically, that's really going to apply to the EB-2 NIW category, and it's going to apply to the O1 Extraordinary Ability Visa. So for the NIW, what changes were made? Well, there's a whole new category in the policy manual that's specifically targeted to those individuals who are applying for the EB-2 NIW and have STEM backgrounds. So what's the good news, right, for you STEM professionals? One, if you have a higher education degree, that looks great. If you have a PhD degree, even better. There's a specific note that those with PhD degrees are especially well positioned for this visa. In addition to that, what does USCIS want to see? They want to see how this STEM field is important to the emerging technology fields and the US competitiveness. So anything that you're doing that's going to help the US be competitive technologically and that's going to help emerging technology is definitely well positioned for the NIW EB-2 category. In addition to that, what does USCIS want to see? They want to see that you are well positioned to continue working in that field in the United States. So not that it's simply I'm applying for a green card and once I get the green card I'll come to the United States and I'll figure it out. No, they want to see that you have a plan. Maybe you have a prospective employer that's not willing to sponsor you for this process, but they're willing to give you a letter saying once this individual has his green card, we're willing to employ him. Or maybe you are already working from abroad with people here, with a company here in the United States. So definitely, having that connection is definitely helpful. You could be coming to start your own company that's related to the STEM field. So really there are a lot of options, but there needs to be some type of plan, right? And then in regards to the O1 Extraordinary Ability Visa, that type of visa does require a US employer, so you need to have a US employer. But STEM categories, right, evidence is a little bit different. Sometimes you don't meet the basic criterions that are there for the O1A visa. And so what USCIS is saying in this policy manual is that's okay. You don't have to meet the typical criterions, the typical evidence. You can submit other types of evidence, right? So what are those other types of evidence that can be submitted? Let's say you've published articles, right, you wrote articles that were published in a scientific journal. Or let's say you were invited to speak at conferences nationally, internationally. Definitely, that's very helpful, and that's specifically in USCIS's notes as helpful evidence. In addition to that, let's say your work was cited by other professionals, okay, or you've worked with important leading institutions in the field abroad. All of that is going to look really great for your application. It's going to be highly beneficial. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. My name is Michelle Becksher. I'm an immigration attorney located in Hollandale Beach, Florida. Our phone number is 305-563-1977, and our email is info@becksherlaw.com. Thank you.